technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer.
So that was Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressing a large gathering in Itanagar in Arunachal Pradesh, where he's of course launched a series of important initiatives, including infrastructure projects. He also of course spoke about the new GST regime as well and how that will benefit all sections of society. He also spoke about the importance of self-reliance as well as Atmanirbharta. He will of course also proceed to Tripura after this to launch a series of projects there as well, and that is expected in just some time from now. He'll of course also inaugurate the development work of the Mata Tripuri Sundari temple complex in Matabari in Tripura after of course his visit to Arunachal Pradesh. That was almost a half an hour long speech that the Prime Minister delivered on the series of initiatives that his government is launching in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. He touched upon issues such as development, GST rationalization, national security, Atmanirbharta as well. He will proceed to Tripura. After this, he was also in the company of the Minister for Parliamentary Affairs, Mr. Kiran Rijiju, who of course hails from the state of Arunachal Pradesh as well. He was also accompanied by the Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister, Mr. Pema Khandu, on stage there as well. And this is also happening at an important time when the GST rationalization has been implemented in the country as well, and the Prime Minister's spoken about the benefits of that too. Let me go across to my colleague Mohit Bhatt for more on this. He's been covering the Prime Minister's speech as well. Mohit, take us through the significance of the Prime Minister's visit to the Northeast. He is of course now in Arunachal Pradesh. He'll also be going to Tripura shortly after this. Not just significant for the reasons of launching development schemes as well as infrastructure projects. He also spoke about national security. He also, of course, touched upon GST rationalization.
Well, yes, in fact, there are a host of issues that were covered in Prime Minister Narendra Modi's speech. And remember, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has always said that when it comes to Northeast, the development of Northeast is something that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's focus is always upon. A few days ago, he was in Assam, Mizoram, Manipur, and today, as you rightly pointed out, in Arunachal, and post that he will be going to Tripura. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also interacted with the entrepreneurs of Arunachal on GST reforms. And the PM was seen asking them how the latest GST reforms were helping them. And remember, today is the day when the GST reforms are coming into force, and we have seen that how people are welcoming it, and it is seen as a pre-Diwali bonanza by the government to people of the country. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while speaking in Arunachal, spoke about this, and he also spoke about that how the central government is focused on the development of Northeast. How more than around 16 to 17% more money has been given to Northeast by this particular dispensation. And you see, whenever Prime Minister goes to any place, he speaks about various issues, but the focus always is on the development. So this particular visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi was also on development. Also, today is the day when the GST reforms are coming to action, and hence what we see is that Prime Minister spoke about GST. He met the entrepreneurs over there, and he also asked the traders how GST reforms were helping them, and also that how we need to go for vocal for local, Swadeshi, and promoting indigenous products. So that was the main feature of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's speech.
Absolutely, Mohit, stay with us, because in that half an hour that the Prime Minister spoke for in Itanagar in Arunachal Pradesh, a significant part of that speech was devoted to GST rationalization as well. Let's listen to what the Prime Minister said.
नवरात्र में आज के दिन हम मां शैलपुत्री की पूजा करते हैं, और शैलपुत्री वो प्रयागराज पर्वतराज हिमालय की ही बेटी है। दूसरी वजह ये कि आज से देश में नेक्स्ट जनरेशन जीएसटी रिफॉर्म्स लागू हुए हैं। जीएसटी बचत उत्सव की शुरुआत हुई है। त्योहारों के इस मौसम में जनता जनार्दन को ये डबल बोनांजा मिला है। और तीसरी वजह है आज के इस पावन दिन अरुणाचल में विकास के ये ढेर सारे नए प्रोजेक्ट्स।
So that was the Prime Minister speaking in Arunachal Pradesh. Now let's also now give you a bit of the specifics to tell you what exactly will cost you a lot lesser as a result of this rationalization exercise that's been undertaken. The following products will now be completely exempt or free of any goods and services tax. Now let's take you through the details of what those products are. This includes individual health insurance, which is a GST exemption on health insurance, individual health insurance policies including family plans, and senior citizen specific health policies are exempt from GST from now on. Individual life insurance will also be exempt from GST. This includes life insurance policies as well. Now, stationery items will also be exempted. Ultra high temperature processed milk as well from dairy sources has been completely exempted as well. This exemption, however, does not extend to plant-based milk. Paneer, India, as well as Indian breads and 33 life-saving drugs has also been subject to basically a snapping of GST on medicines, including 33 life-saving drugs and 3 cancer or rare disease medicines. The GST has been completely slashed now to nil. Now, the shots that you're seeing currently on television are from the roadshow being undertaken by the Prime Minister in Itanagar in Arunachal Pradesh. Before, of course, he delivered that speech, there were important references that were also made to a series of infrastructure projects that will be launched, including hydropower projects in the state of Arunachal Pradesh, a state which is also of huge strategic significance for India as well. Those are the visuals that you currently see from the capital city of Arunachal Pradesh, Itanagar, where the Prime Minister is currently holding a roadshow amid heavy security deployment, of course. And it's also important to now talk about some of the important highlights of that speech that he delivered just barely 15 to 20 minutes ago in Itanagar. He spoke about the importance of the state of Arunachal Pradesh in India's overall development. He also, of course, spoke about the importance of infrastructure and the projects that are coming up in Arunachal Pradesh. And a large part of his speech towards the end was in fact devoted to the GST rationalization exercise that has been undertaken as well, how the GST has now been basically reduced to 2 different slabs, and how a lot of important products, including basic amenities, have been made cheaper, many of which have also been exempted completely from GST as well. Those are the visuals that you see currently of the Prime Minister undertaking a roadshow in Itanagar. And while he was on stage, he was also, of course, accompanied by the Minister for Parliamentary Affairs and Minority Affairs, Mr. Kiren Rijiju, who hails from the state of Arunachal Pradesh, and also in his company was the Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Mr. Pema Khandu. The Prime Minister, after concluding his visit to Arunachal Pradesh, will be visiting Tripura as well. Let me go back once again to my colleague Mohit Bhatt for more on this. Mohit, tell us about, we of course discussed in detail the importance of GST, the importance of Atmanirbharta and Garv Se Kaho Swadeshi, and all those points were of course touched upon by the Prime Minister in his speech. But purely in terms of the strategic significance of the Northeast and Arunachal Pradesh in particular, how significant is this visit?
Well, Siddharth, as you rightly pointed out, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has, since he has come to power, his specific focus has been on Northeast. And when it comes to various union ministers, they have visited Arunachal Pradesh a multiple number of times, and Prime Minister himself has visited Northeast many times. And the government has been saying this, the BJP has been saying this, that the earlier governments have completely neglected Northeast, but this government's focus is on Northeast. And whenever we see Prime Minister going to any northeastern state of the country, Prime Minister pushes for the development over there, the infrastructure boost, the road construction, or the other industries industries, everything is being given into those states. Now, Prime Minister today, while speaking in Arunachal, he spoke about how exactly the GST has benefited the people of the country, GST cut and reforms, because today is the day when the GST new rates are coming into force. And also when it comes to Arunachal Pradesh, it's also very strategically important for us, given the fact that how there has been conflict between India and China, but India have always maintained, and that is the stand of the country, that Arunachal is an integral part of India, and it will always remain so. So when Prime Minister goes out there, he gives the message to the people on the ground, yes, the government is with them, and also it sends out a message when it comes to the strategic lines.
Absolutely, a very important visit indeed on the part of the Prime Minister. First, of course, to the state of Arunachal Pradesh, after which he'll move on to Tripura. We also have a lot of political reactions coming about the GST implementation, the rationalization exercise that's been undertaken. And here's the Minister of State for Finance, Mr. Pankaj Chaudhary, shedding some light on this.
देखिए, जहां तक विपक्ष का आरोप है कि गब्बर सिंह टैक्स है, जीएसटी लाने का प्रपोजल किसने लाया था? 14 के पहले 10 साल पहले से कांग्रेस गवर्नमेंट ने ही लेकर आई थी। लेकिन उस समय के भारत सरकार पे प्रदेश सरकारों का विश्वास नहीं था, आम सहमति नहीं बन पा रही थी, इस नाते पेंडिंग पड़ा हुआ था। प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में 2014 में सरकार बनी और जेटली जी को ये काम प्रधानमंत्री जी ने सौंपा और 2017 में सभी प्रदेशों से बात करके और एक सहमति बनाकर और काउंसिल का गठन करके कि 14% का उनको हम लोग 14% का हम लोग हर साल का उनको सेशन देंगे, उस पर वाक़ई सहमति बनी और 8 साल से सभी प्रदेश एकजुट होकर के काउंसिल में निर्णय लेते रहे।
So that's Mr. Pankaj Chaudhary responding to allegations or claims being made by the opposition about credit snatching as far as the implementation of